Everything you know about gentle parenting is wrong, and here is why. I see a bit of confusion, on the internet these days. Mom saying gentle parenting in the mud and all that. Or you try to see people talking to their children in certain ways and saying they're practicing gentle parenting. That's why I hardly use the word gentle parenting, because as a child psychologist, I work, to understand, the way children think and be able to communicate with the children on that level, right? So if we're saying gentle parenting, gentle parenting does not mean you should be permissive. Gentle parenting does not mean you shouldn't have boundaries. Gentle parenting does not mean you'll be talking to your children, oh, you need to stop that, oh, get up now, oh, it's not literally speak gently. Gentle parenting is speak kindly, communicate kindly to your children, communicate in love, how you would want to be communicated with. I don't want anybody talking to me to say, oh, Tammy, do this. I want you to communicate in kindness, that you're not mean. So we're just saying, do not be mean to your children, because we see the impact of that on children anyway. And to raise resilience, I was a bit taken aback with Reverend TD Jakes, message on gentle parenting. I'm like, Daddy, if you understand what gentle parenting is, you're meant to use your platform to educate people as to what gentle parenting is and as to what it is not. Gentle parenting, yes, we want to raise resilient children. And trust me, these digital age children, Gen Zs, many of us are raising Gen Zs, Gen Alpha. The way they would respond to the world that we're in is totally different from the way that we will respond, because the world we were raised, the world we grew up in is totally different from how the world they're growing up in, right? So yes, we know that in this world now, the children, some of them are not tough, and why? Because the world is simplifying processes. Even in organizations, we're trying to say simplify, make it easy, and they're trying to make their work easy for them, and we're trying to judge them for that. A Gen Z would usually tell you that, why would I go through this pain when I can achieve it this way? And it does not make it right? But as a parent, we are meant to understand their world and be able to raise them to be able to function in the world that we're in. Anyway, regarding gentle parenting, if speaking, in a certain way works for you, for your children, fine. But I know yelling or being mean to children does not get the best from children. So if it's getting the best from you, by all means, that's your business. You can continue with that. But as for me, I would always, when I work with parents, I say, you need to evaluate, where you are. If what you're doing for your children is working for you and getting the best out of your children and raising strong, resilient, loving, kind children, empathetic children for the future, continue. But if you see that what you're doing is not working, right? It's not getting the best from your children, then it's time to evaluate and change your strategy. So let's not let's not mix things up, right? Gentle parenting does not mean that you do not have boundaries. There must be a balance. As parents, you must have clear boundaries with your children. You must communicate, in kindness and in love to your children. You don't have to be mean, please. That's why the world is so terrible and mean now, and we have mean people around us, right? So that does not mean your children, if you are mean to your children, does not mean your children will be resilient or be tough. They would be mean people treating other people unkindly, and they're going to treat you that same way as well.